Anton LaVey was the founder of the Church of Satan, and he was the author of the Satanic Bible. He's seen here dressed up in devil horns. You know, like, this is a stereotype of what Satan is, right? Like a red devil with horns and a pitchfork and a forked tail and a forked tongue or something like that. I don't honestly think Satan looks like that. Satan is a cherubim or a seraphim or some kind of fallen angel, and he probably looks like quite beautiful in some people's eyes. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that myself, like, oh, Satan is beautiful. No, I'm not saying that. But Satan masquerades as an angel of light. We know this. So it's going to be very deceptive, especially in these last days. But Anton LaVey, Church of Satan, Satanic Bible, he's wearing devil horns here. And he was clearly a Satanist. I've heard this before. I cannot verify 100% that this is true, but Anton LaVey posing with the Baphomet there, and he's got the Baphomet on his neck. The real last words of the Church of Satan founder Anton LaVey were, "Oh my, what have I done?" And I can't remember the last words of Aleister Crowley, but I think it was something like, "I'm perplexed," or something like that. These people, these men, these women, these whoever, have been deceived by the devil, the father of lies. It doesn't end well for them. Jesus, the Prince of Peace, the Lord of Lords, the King of Kings, he is God, and he will save you. So if you're going to go meet him when you die, you're not going to say, "Oh my, what have I done?" on your deathbed. But Anton LaVey supposedly said, "Oh my, what have I done?" Because he dedicated his life to Satan and Satan worship and perverted the minds of others, even his daughter Zeena LaVey, who we'll see in a moment. Oh my, what have I done? Exactly. Hell is nothing to joke around with. The church that I go to does not preach about hell. They're not like a super mega church, but they're pretty big. I never hear them talk about hell. And that puts me off. Not that I want to hear about hell. Hell horrifies me, and I don't want anyone to go there. I truly don't. Even if I don't like people, I don't want them to go to hell. That's true. God knows my heart. God knows my mind. God knows I don't want people to go to hell. But some people don't seem to have a problem with that. They think it's going to be like a party or something. There's a clip of Howard Stern and Steven Tyler of Aerosmith. And they're both like, "Yeah, I hope we have as much fun in hell as we did in this life." Because, again, they sold their souls and they're on their way to hell. And they hope they have fun in hell, which they will not. Anton LaVey, Church of Satan, Satanic Bible. Oh my, what have I done? Here's Anton LaVey, devil horns, the Baphomet in the background, and his little daughter Zeena is participating in a satanic ritual. Oh, how cute. Here's Zeena LaVey, grown up a little bit, throwing up the devil horns. Is it because she's rock and roll and loves AC/DC? Nope. Zeena LaVey, the daughter of Anton LaVey of the Church of Satan, Satanic Bible, is doing the vow of silence. So can you see that when people do the vow of silence, this is what it's about? She's a clear Satanist. Her dad was a clear Satanist. She does the vow of silence, the sign of Hippocrates, and that's what it is. It is a satanic gesture. I do this thing. I'm not a Satan. Like, people can do these things without understanding what they truly mean. That's a given. Of course that happens. But if you research signs, symbols, and agendas, you will know that these things are antichrist. They're satanic. She's doing the vow of silence. Like, is she in the library? No, she's a Satanist. In Scripture, God says, those that hate him, God, love death. She's posing with a skull, meaning she's loving death. And there's something like, there's something about that encourages her to pose like this. Why would you be holding up a dead human skull? That's grotesque. That's morgue. It is disgusting. True Christians do not love death or hell or sin. We love God and holiness and righteousness and truth. Not Zeena LaVey and not Anton LaVey. Again, oh my, what have I done? Just imagine this. So again, it's not just for Satanists, it's for everyone that denies Jesus Christ. You might be on your deathbed and you might say, oh my, what have I done? Because you've been given your whole life to believe in Jesus and you've denied him your whole life, which is a mistake. I hope more people wake up to the truth. I hope more people will be saved. All I'm doing is reporting on this stuff. I don't have this all figured out, but I know the meaning of life. It's to put your faith in Jesus Christ, his finished work on the cross. That is true. God bless you, everyone.